Don't miss out on the Big Break Moment reality show season 2, Rep Your Campus. Starting 1st of December 2023 to the 7th of January 2024. Showing Mondays to Sundays on DSTV channel 315 and channel 91 on GoTV. Time 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the mornings and 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the evenings. The Sunday live show kicks off by 7 p.m. every Sunday. And you can catch every second of the reality experience live on YouTube at the Big Break Moment TV.
You dey act, or you dey dance, and you dey sing. Rep your campus!
Previously on the Big Break Moment Africa.
I want you all to know that everything we ever go through in life is to prepare for a time like this. The Big Break Moment has come in a time like this, that this country, the students are going through a lot.
This place is supposed to test the boundaries of your abilities.
It's time for the Big Break Moment.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. My name is Dr. Jumai Amado. Currently, I'm the acting director. We have a department in FCT. I work in FCTA. We have a department called Reforms Coordination and Service Improvement Department. The department that ensures that all the federal government reforms are domesticated in FCT. And outside the government job, I also have a foundation. It's called the Helpline Foundation for the Needy, Abuja. I graduated in 1996. How many of you were born in 1996? You were born before, okay. So I read mass communication from the greatest university of Jos. We'll be able to develop Nigeria better politically, infrastructurally, economically, and we'll have a better country. Take Nigeria back to the days when Naira was even stronger than the dollar. That can still happen. And I'm glad that the current administration is on that pedestal. So we'll see that happening soon. Going back to about me. So after spending 5 years in Jos, I came to Abuja in 1998 for my NYSC. So I served in Nikon Hilton, Abuja. I did my NYSC there. 3 months to the end of my NYSC, I was given employment in Hilton. Wow. And that was because of my belief in hard work. Anywhere you are, trying to make yourself outstanding. You are here as equal, but you can do something different from what every other person is doing to make you different, and you'll be identifying. In doing so, you'll be rewarded. We're about 25 NYC members in Hilton, but I was the only person that was given 3 months. I finished in August, but by May, I had my appointment letter. It was not done before, but because I knew what I was going after. I don't believe in people giving me things on a platter of gold. That you may not even value it very well. But if you work for something, you'll be able to appreciate it better. And while I was serving, I also engaged in community services. I put coppers together. We go to visit prisons. We have orphanages in Abuja. We have one in Karu. We have one in Gwagwalada and a few others in town. I put core members together. We go to visit these homes. And I never knew it could amount to anything. So like 4 months to service here, we had one of our directors that called me and said he heard I used to go for community services. Am I documenting them? I'm telling you this so that when you go to serve, identify a problem. Identify a problem and see how you can solve that particular problem. So I kept going. When my attention was drawn to the fact that I needed to document, I started documenting. Fast forward, end of the service here, I was given honors award in Abuja. That also gave me automatic employment with government. So I had a job 3 months before the end of my NYC, and after NYC, I had a government job. Then the civil service salary was less than 3,000 naira in a month, as at 1998. And here I was in Hilton, getting paid about 56,000 naira in a month. So where will you rather remain? At Hilton, but I wasn't getting the. So it's not about the money. It's about the job satisfaction you're getting. I was being paid well, 56 at times, depending on the business. You know, hotel hospitality business, if they get more profit, they pay you service charge more. So the minimum I was getting was 57,000. It could be more in some months. So I was now left with either remaining where the pay was much, but no job satisfaction, or going to where I wasn't even going to end up to 2% of what I was earning. But you know, with serious prayers, even though everybody except for me said I should remain in Hilton, but I said I can't remain there. Let me go to where they're paying me so little, but I will have satisfaction and work better. It's a civil service job that you have at least. This popular belief in the service that you must spend 35 years if you don't involve yourself in any form of misconduct. You have guarantee 35 years. When you're 60 years, you retire. So I opted for the federal civil service. Then guess what happened? Before I could finish documentation, Abu Salam, who was the president, head of state, increased the salary. So it was the right decision that I took. I'm there now working. I was the person heading we have a call center then. When El-Rufai became my minister, just to ensure that residents are carried along in how government is administering the city. We created a call center that people can phone in. We want their voice to matter. You cannot implement policies in isolation of those the policies are meant to affect. So we have this call center that calls you to come in. They will now report to government what the residents are looking out for in the services that we are rendering. So I headed the call center. I also have radio programs in television, radio stations and TV stations that I was coordinating. So that was what led to us having a department now, which is the Reform Coordination and Service Improvement Department, that we have the call center as a division. We also have the citizen engagement platform, where people can actually tell government what they want, where we're having challenges, where services are not rendered very well. You can complain with pictures, videos, and report back. That has really, really helped how residents are being carried along when they needed some services in government. So the department is there. So going back to my post-service year, I was doing this community development project without expecting anything. Government employed me. That was what gave birth to the foundation I've been running since that time up till today. Because when we talk about abuse these days, talk about domestic violence, gender-based violence. Who perpetrated this violence? Mostly they are men. We are also aware that there are some men who are going through domestic violence, but they are ashamed to come out to talk. But the people that are coming to complain are the women. So because of that, we also have now AWC male wing.
Thank you, Lord.
To be able to carry the men along. And if we don't nurture our male child, they'll become the abusers of these girls we are trying to empower today. Because if a man was born by a woman, we are the number one teacher that every man has. Because the woman, you are the person that give birth to these boys. You are the person that trained them on how to either be a good husband or a bad husband. And it also happened because of what they see in their houses, which is why we also talk to parents to be mindful of the kind of behavior they exhibit in front of their children. There are some homes that wife beating is normal. So the boy also grow that beating his wife is a normal thing for him to do. So we try as much as possible to discourage these men. Those who are not able to go to school, like you're fortunate to be in school, we have a center for them somewhere in Karshi, where they go from school. Primary, secondary school is affordable. Abuja, education is virtually free in Abuja. So they go to school. After school, they go to this center. We call it Helpline Foundation Creative Center. They go there, they express their skills. We have these boys, they have created some drones around that place. Maybe I can send the videos for you to watch later. You see these boys, they're even trying to make Ferrari now. It's a tall dream, but at least I told them that I said, if we cannot make the ones that we can use on the road, let's try and use a 3D machine to do something that we can sell as toys. Toys, you make more money from those ones. So we are also playing around that particular idea. But what they're also doing now to solve their environment problem, because those who are in Abuja know where Karshi is, right? Yes. You know Karshi, you know Karo is the suburb of Abuja. It's not where the privileged people are staying. So what we encourage them to, which they are doing now, they created energy stove that these women can use as against using kerosene. that might cause accident. And the world is also going green these days. So this energy stove, they are making them successful story, and they are selling this stove now. The essence is for us to empower the boy child also. So while the girls are preparing to join the AWC Nest for the ladies, the men also, you have open invitation to join the AWC men's wing, which is from Nasarawa State University. Somebody mentioned Nasarawa State University. Your VC is the chairman of the AWC Nest for Men. He's been with us every time, which is why we also have the African Men Conference Leadership Development Center for Women and Young Girls. It's a program we are running in collaboration with the university, and it's open to both male and female, because the gender issue is a general issue. The problems women are facing, men are also facing this problem. Like I said, they are afraid and ashamed to talk, and they'll be scared. Let's so that the society will not see them as if they are less a man. Why are their wives the ones beating them in the house? But when you speak out, you get help. You can work. I also tell women that instead of you to remain in a marriage that you are suffering some form of violence and abuse, it's better you live to live. I call it live to live. Live to live. You cannot remain in a marriage. Once you're dead, your children will not ever have access to you again. All what is left with them is memories. And this also applies to the men. Instead of you to remain where your wife will be shouting and you raise your hand, just walk out. Give her time. No matter how much she provoke you, the most strength that you have is to just live at that moment. But ultimately, if the abuse becomes too consistent, no matter how bad or shameful your parents will say you're disgracing them, why is it my own daughter that will leave her husband's home? Nobody is suffering it with you. Just leave so that your life will be spared. We've seen so many women who say, because of my children, I don't want to leave. Once you're taken back in that coffin, what happens to your children? But from a distance, you can observe their welfare. You can beg the state to enable you have access to your children, even if it's once in a week or once in a year, so you'll be alive. And it's never late to start all over again. People try to become employer of labor, not employee. So, like I've heard you introduce yourself, everything that you have now is what you can become your own boss tomorrow. The initiator of this event we are here for today, you know who he is. Right as a student, he started, and sky is his limit. This can become one of the #1 sought after show in the world. I have that belief, and it's going to happen because he refused to wait for his parents to be giving him handouts. He started as a passion, not because he wants to make money. We all know the story of Facebook. He didn't set out to make money. He wanted to solve a problem in his school. We've watched the film, we know how it started. So once you set out to solve a problem, that is what will launch you to become a very successful person. So set out to solve a problem. It could be Nigerian problem is so big, but you can start thinking about, imagine yourself being a minister of communication, minister of petroleum, minister of land. How am I going to solve the country's problem? So when you equip yourself with all the necessary information based on the people that you are following remotely as your mentors, you come out prepared and take the world by storm. Thank you very much. So you want to say something? So back to my question, our Abuja story. You act it for me, you sing it for me. How old is Abuja, by the way? Who knows how old Abuja is? How old is Abuja? How old is Abuja? When was Abuja created? Let's start from there. When was Abuja created? So my questions are 3. When was Abuja created? Who was the head of state that made the pronouncements? Then how old is Abuja? And what happened? We have 12/12. What happened on 12/12/91? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. By who? Who was the president? Who was the head of state then?
1991.
Uh-huh. Okay. Who is saying yes?
1991.
So let me just no, go on. Which? Mm-hmm. No. Okay. No, no. A very yes. So what happened? Abuja. You see after but let me just put this in perspective. On the 12th of December 1991, General Babangida was the president of head of state and commander in chief. Because when Abuja was created back then, it was just we have a federal capital city and skeletal services apart from the FCDA, that the government agency established by decree number 6 to start the physical development. Only staff of FCDA were majorly in Abuja. So he now said no, everybody must move. So on that historic day of 12th of December 1991, everybody moved to Abuja. Have you seen the city gate? So he was received at that city gate. So that was a historic event that happened 12/12/91. And if you calculate that date until recently this week, how many years was that? 33 or 32 years. 33 years. So the seat of government, like we said, officially, forcefully moved from Lagos to Abuja, 1991. So if you remember 12/12/91, that is it. So go back. When was Abuja created? Who was the head of state that made the pronouncement, and when? The person will have a prize. No. Which year? Okay.
President Olusegun
He's not the one. But you are very close. You are very close to Obasanjo. You are very close. If I can give you Expo, who was the person before Obasanjo? Expo now. Before Obasanjo, who was the person? Is a general. Is a general. No. Why are you forgetting this person? A very patriotic Nigerian head of state. No, head of state is a military man. Yakubu Gowon. No, Yakubu Gowon. No, it's not Yakubu Gowon now. I say it's not Yakubu Gowon. It's not Yakubu Gowon. It's not correct. Why did you forget this person? A very patriotic Nigerian president that was killed. Yes, clap for him. I didn't hear. No, I didn't hear. Okay, I didn't hear you, sir. So let's clap for him. Sorry. No, he's the one. I didn't hear. I didn't hear you. So sorry about that. Okay. So General Ramat Murtala Muhammad. He was a person. General Ramat Murtala Muhammad was the person that made that pronouncement on the 6th of February 1976. That was when FCT. And why did that happen? Because Lagos, associated problems of Lagos, coastal area, and Nigeria can be invaded through the sea and conjunction. He now said that we should have a new capital city. So what he did is we have a 7 wise men. It was led by Justice Akionla Aguda. There's a book I wrote anyway. I would have brought that book, but I'll send the books to you people.
Thank you.
So that will give you all the history that you need to know about Abuja. So these 7 wise men went around the world to see how, read about cities, countries that have changed their capital, like Brazil and Cote d'Ivoire, they have changed their capital city, to see which one we should model our own. And they also travel to so many cities in Nigeria to find out where can become our new cities. List of cities were there. But Abuja was chosen because of Abuja is like a center of Nigeria. You know where the center of Nigeria is? Do you know where it is? Abuja. Do you know where the center of Nigeria is? Any part of Abuja that you think the center is?
There's one we call, I don't really know much, but in Abuja, there's one part that we call the central area. So I don't know if that's the central.
No, it's supposed to Gwarimpa, but if is, you know, we have Katampe. No, not City Gate. Katampe, where the ASO radio is.
Yes, the
ASO radio is. So we have that is where the coordinate. That is where the center of Nigeria is. So maybe they can take you there to see before you, maybe when you leave the house, you can go and see the place. When you are there, you can virtually see all parts of the city. So that is where the center is. So because of Abuja's centrality and the population in Abuja was not so much, they now said it's good for them to select Abuja. Out of about 20 cities that they visited, Abuja was chosen. So it was now accepted. They submitted their report a day after the President Ramat just made the announcement. When you get the book, all these informations are in the book. You read them and equip yourself with your knowledge of Abuja.
So, yeah.
I was once asked a question by a wise man. And when I was asked, I was dumbfounded for a minute. And I didn't have much to say. And the question was, who is Mommy Jumai Amadu? For a moment, I thought about elegance. I thought about beauty. I thought about grace. And I thought about royalty that no man could comprehend. Even the kings of the earth cannot find it in one person. Wisdom so beautiful and pure that even the words are looking for so much that even wisdom from Solomon could look and was jealous. Her smile was as beautiful as the heavens, that the heavenly angels were like, oh my God, is this a human formed by God? And I was so graced to be in her presence. And all I could say was a woman who has a heart for the needy, building everything to keep them in place. A woman of such grace who has a heart for the society, building on a rock that nobody can ever alter. And all I could say is a woman, a rock that other women, children, orphans, men would stand on and be proud. Mommy Jumai Amadu.
Thank you for telling us your story. Now you obviously embody the glory. Nobody is too poor to give. Okay, nothing is too poor to give, and nothing is too small. Okay, nobody is too poor to give, and nothing is too small to give. So I hope if I give you my words of eulogy, it wouldn't be taken to be too cheap. You're a blessing to our generation. A considerable number of you would be a revolution to the population. You're a blessing to Nigeria. You're a blessing to Abuja. You're a blessing to the Dreamers today. I can't really call you a husband to the widow, but much as you have not necessarily walked in their shoes, you lend them your shoes. And I dare to call you the friend that's sticking closer than a brother to the widows. Thank you so very much.
I think sweet harmony is really ratifying the concept of life in the elemental for nature. One will precede the existence of the first man, the fact day or texture. Your permanent address is impossible to tell because you own 100% of Earth space. You don't build your mansion inside our bellies, and you don't satisfy us pretty like beautifully arranged lilies. Your beauty, they scream mad, they shout on top of they glide like say no be you come start this thing. You look at the poor, you look at the weak, you look at the strong, but you still give them a helping hand. Thank you so much, Mommy Jumai. Thank you.
Thank you. I think I should stand up now.
Please help me. I'm hungry. Please. Please. My stomach.
Never start.
Why is this world so cruel? What is wrong with you? Are you okay? I'm hungry. Stand up, please. Stand up. Stand up.
Stand
okay?
up. Stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up. Stand up.
Stand up. What happened? What's your name? What's your name? Talk to me. What's your name? My name is Deborah. Oh, sorry. What happened? What happened? I don't have what to eat. Okay, wait. Come here. Please come. Sorry. So you don't have where to go? What happened? I lost my parents. Oh, God. At a very tender age. And I was abandoned on the street to cater for myself. It's okay. Nothing to eat, nothing to wear. You don't have to worry about all this now, okay? You have me. Do you hear? My name is Dr. Jumai. I will help you. Okay? I will help you. Alright? Now, give me food to eat.
Food is not. I will help you.
You clothe me.
I will clothe you. I have a foundation, okay? I have a foundation called the Helpline Foundation for the Needy Abuja. So you don't need to worry. Let me bear your pain. Okay?
I won't cover me. Shit like this.
Welcome to the big break moment, the home and the city of Thailand. Welcome to the big break moment, the home and the city of Thailand. Welcome to the big break moment, the home and the city of Thailand. Welcome to the big break moment, where talents are found and all just say, welcome to the big break moment, the home and the city of Thailand. Welcome to the big break moment, the home and the city of Thailand. We are powerful, we are strong, we are powerful, we are strong. Welcome to the big break moment, the home and the city of Thailand. Welcome to the big break moment, the home and the city of Thailand.
In 1976, they brought out BBM, then you said you go down. When it comes to Jumai, and she tell us the foundation now for who can carry down. Shout out to the woman when they bring that philanthropy vibe. Make us understand, say the money give us back. No reason now when we steady give them little time, see the rise, that is what to get to surprise. Welcome to the big break moment. This is our moment to break on the moment. No sentiment, you can't break from the moment. If you don't understand it, we'll say it because
welcome to the big break moment, the city of Thailand. Welcome to the big break moment, the city of Thailand. Welcome to the big break moment, the home and the city of Thailand.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Break moment, the home and the city of Thailand. Welcome to the big break moment, the home and the city of Thailand. Welcome to the big break moment, the home and the city of
love you
so
much. Peace.
I love you all too. I'm so happy to be in your midst.
Thank you, Mama.
I am proud of you. I'm proud of the big break moment. It is your moment. Take advantage of your moment and express it beyond the house. Let me see you on the flat screen. I want to see you all at the world stage. From this group, we'll get Grammy Award. From this group, we'll have the Oscars. From this group, we'll have the BET. And having the AMA and AFRIMA is like a walk over for you people. By God's grace. Amen. This is a prayer from a mother to her children. Amen. And so shall it be. Amen. You slay academically. Amen. You're going to slay socially. Amen. In everything that you do, you're going to prosper. Amen. So that your parents will be proud of you. Amen. You impact your generation. Amen. You impact your community. Amen. And for your case, for your sake, Nigeria is going to become one of the great countries of the world. Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you
so much. Peace. Join the 30 Dreammates from 182 participating institutions in the quest to rep your campus. Showing weekdays on DSTV, channel 315 and GoTV, channel 91. Time, 9 a.m. in the morning. Evening 8 p.m. Watch the Sunday live show 7 p.m.
I dress in school, where I dress here, where I dress at home. It's the way I dress anywhere.
That's not decency, my dear.
I will not hesitate to issue you both strikes. It's time to rep your campus.
How are you guys? So let me start from here. Hope you're having fun here. Wonderful children, great Nigerians. Happy to meet you. Beautiful people. How are you? Good. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you all? Yes. Are you ready for me? Yes. I'm here for you. Good morning.
Yes, and we are really happy having you here. It's a great pleasure, and we all here, we are wonderful, creative students from different institutions in Nigeria. So we want to also appreciate the Big Break Moment for creating a platform like this. We have a creative talent, but we lack platform, and we are so grateful for this great platform. So we took that opportunity, and they are grooming us, and we are learning. So we want to say thank you for coming. So we also want to get advice from you and also ask questions on how you can also guide us, and as youth, to see us through, to tell us what to do to succeed in life. Thank you very much, sir.
Very good. So I want to assume that you are the class captain. The course rep, isn't it?
Yes.
Or the dancing rep. Is that so? Is a go-bearer?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. So my name is Dr. Gideon Chidebere OC. At the end of the day, I will allow you the privilege of answering my own questions, and the winner will have something. I'm the group president and managing director of Gosima Group of Companies. So, but principally, I'm here because of my interest in young people. I founded an NGO some time ago, the Gideon and Joy Life and Leadership Foundation. So we give scholarships, we provide platforms to support creative talents like you. We believe in community development. We are confident that the future is better for all of us. we know that the only way that future can be great is if we invest in people like you, young, wonderful Nigerians. So that is the only way we can reduce poverty. That is the only way we can reduce insecurity. That is the only way we can reduce the anger that is bottling up in the society. So imagine what you're doing here. This platform has been created for you. Your energies are being directed positively. If you were not here, you would be somewhere else. Yes. If there was nowhere to be, you would definitely find somewhere to be. Yes. So when we create such platforms and opportunities, we're actually helping to make the society a better place to live. You won't live here and remain the same. Yes. When you've found some friends you never knew before, you are building new bond, new network. Now you have a better understanding of how things work. You are beginning to think positively. But if you weren't here and you're possibly around some group of people that don't have direction in life, they will directionlessly move you to their own direction. Wow. And before you know it, you will lose direction in life yourself. But when you are in a particular reasonable environment that guides you right at this age, you will likely find your direction faster, and you will see the same kind of people that have same kind of vision with you. And so when your visions all come together, it will become an explosive positive impact in society. So I'm happy to be with you this afternoon.
Thank you so much.
We're going to have it cool. Feel free, relax, ask me questions, and we're going to take it one at a time. I believe you people have been cooking for yourselves, right?
Yes, sir.
I believe the food is good.
Yes, sir.
So I don't mind also sharing the food with you.
No, man. No, man.
Otherwise, I'll come and shut down the kitchen so that you people are hungry. So I believe you're all doing great here. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
So how do you want us to begin? My story, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I was born into a very poor background. I lost my father as a baby when I was about 3 months old. So I was brought up by my mother, a widow, who didn't go to school like you're all in school. In their time and age, education was for the privileged few. So you won't blame them that they didn't go to school. Their parents were peasant farmers and the poorest of the poor in their own times. We're talking about the early 1900s. Those who were born 1901, 1902, 1910, you know, and before the independence. And so, of course, in those days, women were given out to men according to their physical strength. You remember?
Yes.
Yes. So during wrestling, the winner takes the most beautiful girl in the village. I wonder what will happen if we continue with that way now. Because most of you don't have power to fight. So the wrestling capacity, the strength to be able to achieve those feats in those days of having the most beautiful woman, of owning the biggest farm, that method has moved from physical strength to mental strength. So what we are building in you guys is mental strength. Your mental strength, your capacity to be ingenious, to be innovative, to be creative, to work hard, to make the best result in school is what will attract the best of things of life to you.
Yes.
You see, the dynamics are changing, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So she did her best as a mother to bring us up, myself and 2 of my siblings. And in every community, you have the powerful, who are either traditional rulers in the villages. You have the rich, who had big farms and who are doing well, able to feed their families. You have the poor, who are managing just to survive. Then you have the poorest of the poor, who don't have nothing. They don't have a house. They don't have food. They don't have clothing. They don't own a bicycle. So bicycle was luxury. So I belonged to that class of the poorest of the poor. Our house then fell around 1984, our mud house. So we didn't have a roof over our head. We were moving from one place to another. So the first house we could call our own now was built when I was doing my NYC. After my internship, So I built it with the money I saved as a youth corper. So when you see people complain that they couldn't go to school because of their poor background, it's a lie. If anybody tells you he's dropping out of school because of poor background, just know that it's a lie. You drop out of school because you lack determination. In all that we have been doing, we are strategic, we're intentional about it. We have chosen to invest our time, energy, and resources to make life better for other people. Because when it is well with others, it's actually well for us. You don't know who will be up there tomorrow. So when you invest in the life of the children of the poor, or even the rich, who sometimes it may be good today, but tomorrow things will change. So when people are outstanding and invest in them, they excel, succeed, and they don't forget the good you have done for them. They may not reward you, but because you did them good, they will expend that good to other people around them. So you are not investing in people to get direct reward. No, far from it. Your intention is to lift as many people out of poverty, to bring them out of darkness, so that they can also shine light to others around them. So if we have 1 million people enjoying the goodwill of others, and they are now shining the same 1 million lights in their various locations, there will be brightness enough to envelop the darkness around us. So I'm happy to be here.
Thank you, sir.
I encourage you to think entrepreneurially. The eras of certificate is gone. You must study hard to make a good grade, no doubt. Your certificate is the key to open the door. Your skill that you have today, your hard work, your character, your commitment to whatever you do are the ingredients to put the food of your success on the table. And so I encourage all of you, take what you're doing here seriously. Work very, very hard to be the best. One person is going to win, isn't it?
Yes.
To win the beautiful gift I saw outside. But when you win, it's one driver, isn't it? With other chairs inside, other seats. God has made it such a way that the world is big for all of us. So when you win, remember to carry those in that same car who didn't win with you. Because only one can win at a time.
Yes.
So if we have that conscious knowledge that only one person will win at a time, there will be no need to undo another. Because you might win in the house, but you won't win in the society.
Yes, that's true.
So you may win here, the person who didn't win here will win out there. So if you're able to carry those who didn't win here along with you, they'll also carry you up in the society. That's how life works.
Yes.
You win today, tomorrow another person will win.
That's it.
And for those who are already thinking that after this show, I'm going to Jackpot, there is nothing out there. The wealth of the world, the blessed places on earth are in Africa and in Asia. You don't know what lies below where we're standing, beneath this earth. In Africa, you are all blessed. You're blessed with weather. You're blessed with mineral resources. You're blessed with wonderful people. Great community. For those of you who are ladies here, when you put to bed, you will see everybody running around bringing gifts and boiling hot water for you, trying to take care of you as a woman. It's not that easy out there. The love we share here, money can't buy it. It's priced. One of the things you must do as a person growing up is to give for free. You see, when you graduate from the university and you are looking for a job, it is a mentality that was wrongly placed in us, that upon graduation you look for a job. But when you decide to look for where to volunteer, if you go to the UN system, you start your career by being a volunteer. If today you decide to say, okay, I want to work in an automobile shop, like Charis. Of course, they won't have a space waiting for you to come and occupy. But if you go there consistently and say, I want to volunteer for you people, I want to help to clean the cars, I want to help maintain the cars, I want to help you do marketing, don't pay me. If I bring a business, you can give me commission. He won't stop you. By the time you volunteer for 1, 2, 3 months, and they see how committed you are to your company, how much you love what they do, how much you're willing to do things for free, they will begin to look for space for you because they don't want you to go. But when all you want is to take, the people will see more as a liability than an asset. Volunteerism is a powerful tool to plant yourself into society. So we have space for volunteers. We do medical outreaches every year, different locations. This year alone, I'm sure we'll have more than 20 outreaches in different parts of the country. So when that time comes and you are available, just contact our office. We'll give you a platform that will make you to express yourself to the society. That will make you contribute your quota and feel fulfilled that you are helping the sick to be strong. They are contributing to the joy of another person. It is so beautiful a feeling to behold. So there are opportunities for you to volunteer for us. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you. Yes, my dear.
Thank you so much, sir. My name is Deborah and I'm repping University of Port Harcourt. Okay, so my question is this. When you were about to start up the foundation, what were your challenges and how were you able to manage it?
Thank you. First challenge was registration. So I started since 2008, but the foundation wasn't registered. I was just doing my thing. Eventually, we got the foundation registered in 2016. And so we now had a name. Before it was just called Dr. GOC is doing outreach. Dr. GOC is helping people. We needed to register so that we can have documentation, because documentation is a challenge. We needed people who will be able to guide us and say, this is how it is done. You may have the money, you may have the heart, but you may not be able to organize it well. So we needed to prepare a system that will flow effortlessly, so that even people who have resources and don't know how to reach out to their people can contact you and say, okay, use your structure and go to my community. Use your structure and go to my state and do so-and-so program for me. Do scholarship program for me. I need to give scholarship to 100 people. I want to do outreach to 2,000 persons. You have a structure. So building that structure takes time. That's why I say you don't fall from the sky. You have to grow gradually. So it took us time, nights of hard work, days of momentous hard work, and eventually we were able to set up that structure. We were able to get documentations right. We got a project manager, and today we are all moving in an auto cruise. So we're waiting for you to come and support us. Yes. Yes, yes, my guy. Good morning.
My name is Idu Matthew Amarachi.
Take that again.
Idu Matthew Amarachi.
Idu Matthew, okay.
So I'm repping the Yala College of Technology. So you've spoken a lot about entrepreneurship and the essence and why it's very important. My question to you is, most of us here are young entrepreneurs in our school, handling small businesses just to help our school living move forward. So I'm in K2 and HF, and I have this dream to establish a community of street food where I can have different branches of my brand in each street that can allow people who are not privileged to eat expensive kind of foods that are sold in restaurants. They can find it on the street and at a pocket-friendly amount. So I want to know what kind of advice would you give to us as young entrepreneurs that would help us and guide us through our journey to where we want to get to.
Thank you. Now, in this house, you've been brought together based on your talent and skill, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Basically in the entertainment industry. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Entertainment and entertainmentpreneurs is an industry of its own. But you see what he just asked me? Just reminded me that apart from doing this kind of show, there are other shows, but this one is standing out because we are picking people from the lowest ebb in the academic environment to support students who have creative and talent, all right, who are creative and are talented, irrespective of their background. Now you are being brought in here to show what you can do. From this place, your life will not remain the same, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now, when you step out, it's not necessarily that you are going to get people who will sponsor you immediately. But the experience you've got here will not leave you. So if you have other sources of income, you can decide to work hard and generate the money to sponsor yourself so that nothing can stop you. His idea of creating a kind of product that will be meant for the masses to enable them eat. I already have a name as he was talking. Because when you see challenges everywhere, I don't see challenges. What I see is the opportunity in that challenge. There's hunger in the land. Food is expensive. A plate of food now is maybe possibly 2,000 or 3,000 naira. If you go to the local places, you might get for 1,000. Hardly will you see food of 500 again. Yes. So, but you see, if you have an idea such as this, and you come to entrepreneurs like us, what will come to my head immediately will be, bam, okay, let me see how we can partner with certain organizations that can donate some food stuff to the NGO, isn't it? Or to his product, to his brand. Let me also see how we can meet.
Really appreciate your advice. And also want to say thank you so much. We love you so much. Peace. So, sir, we just have a little thing for you. You know, we are people of creative ideas and talented people here. We just want to show you something and just entertain you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Immediately.
Hello, beautiful people of Dream City. You're welcome from the short break. My name is Joby Ekmel. For today, just before we fashion you with the array of events we have for you, I'd love to tell you about the personality of the day. A very inspiring personality, a person who hails from the Isiagu community in Enugu, Ebonyi State, He is a person of great value. He is an entrepreneur. He is a philanthropist. And he is the president and managing director of Gosima Group. Give it up for the very best, the very outstanding Dr. Gideon G. Tell me something, bro. Who is a philanthropist?
A philanthropist can be called a man of the people. A selfless person where they reason a lot. Person where they think about the people, not only himself. Where the people the place of situation, where even yourself no go believe. Person where know the reason about the belief, but the reason about more being better, not even reaching the belief.
Wait. Talk about someone who embodies excellence on a level no one has ever imagined, with notable results that no mortal can comprehensively shake his stick at.
Then I'm going to tell you about Dr. Gideon. Dr. Gideon is a man, the coach the Bere OC, that's coming from Ebonyi State, Omoechagu. That man, now one person where they show face, in the showcase, they all tell everybody saying you no go replace. One man where they brought foundation, where they give us that kind of ambition, where they get connection for this kind of institution.
Wait. How about being the support system of youth? One man will be saying only this year put like 100 million for over 105 students. That one a human being have been a god. I beg, tell me about that one.
Bro, no reason now. This one a human being where they get the face of God. Because human being like this, they make us think like say we they look forward. As in they drop and say, me say the reason now a man be this. Say more no worry, go do more. As don't come here now, say more no worry. A lot of scholarship fees still enter. Like person we enter, put them for center. But person where they reason I go think of the life will be better.
You too much, my guy.
Now wait to make me talk say last, me all of us day together. We they give them a round of applause because now they give us applause. And I make to send regards to my wife, Mrs. Joy. Normally.
And even the 4 children said, made them say their mind go day because all of us did together, no be laugh.
I need a word to hear my story. I need a word to hear my voice. I need a word to hear my story. I need a word to hear my voice.
So I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Until the world hears me. So I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me.
I need the world to hear my story. Yeah. I need the world to hear my voice. Oh, I need the world to hear my story. Yeah. I need the world to hear my voice. So I will sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. So I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. Yeah, let me give you the vibe. I'm gonna give you my all. 'Cause I want the world to hear my voice. I need the world to hear my story. I need the world to hear my story. I need the world to hear my voice.
Yeah.
I need the world to hear my story. I need the world to hear my voice. So I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. So I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. I need the world to hear me. I need the world to hear me. I got a voice, I got it all. I need the world to hear me. I need the world to hear me. Yeah. I will sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. So I will sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. So I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears me. Till the world hears me. I'll sing and dance and shout until the world hears
Thank you so much. Thank you.
so much peace.
Wow. Wow. I'm speechless. Very much speechless. With this energy, with the excitement, with the smiles on your faces, it means there is hope for Africa. Because when Nigeria is well, when Nigeria is doing great, the black race is happy and Africa is good for it. This is the message you're passing. Use your talent. Use your time as young people. Use your energy in the right direction to make an impact. Thank you for this wonderful gift.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for this presentation.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm giving my own gift. At the end of this show, the best male and the best female will have scholarship to graduation. Are we
sir.
I know that at the end of the show, there'll be an opportunity to meet all of you again.
Yes, sir.
So during your get-together party, if I'm in the country, if I'm chanced, I'll be there to celebrate with you guys. Thank you so much.
So much. Peace.
I love you guys too.
Show your support by voting to keep them in the Dreamhouse until the grand finale. You can vote for your chosen candidate